So, I've been thinking about this more, this idea of siding with the powder gangers, and I'm convinced, now we're going to do it because this is something most players won't see.
Yeah, this
and
shit is happening right now.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'll be hilariously stupid, but it really is a self-defeating move. If you think about it, yeah, you'll get to loot the store, but you'll lose access to the store, and the real throttle on your money in this game is not getting stuff. You'll get armloads of stuff. You'll always be finding more stuff than you can possibly carry. The real throttle on money is finding enough stores that you can offload stuff to. And so giving up an entire shop in the game for a one-time load of stuff, plus you're giving up all the stuff you would loot from these powder gangers, and they've got a pile of stuff.
Seamus, you could do this quest and then turn around and kill some powder gangers, and that's enough for them to be hostile towards you.
Shut up, Bumbles!
Sorry.
Well, see, that's...
Stop calling all of the stuff that I'm about to do.
Yeah, I was about to say,
you really think I'm gonna let these guys live after I help them take over the town? Come on!
But even so, okay, we're gonna have armloads of stuff. Who are we gonna sell it to? Nobody. We aren't gonna see another. We aren't gonna see another shop.
There's a shop
for
up
a
the
few
road,
more hours.
up Highway 15.
Yeah, there's also a shop at the NCR camp across from that town that you have to.
I've got plenty of supplies for sale.
Yeah.
Even got some weapon mods.
Here's the thing, though. Again, for me, it wasn't a matter of loot. It was like a Machiavelli move. Because there are powder gangers along the road who will try to shoot you and kill you. So I figured I'm not likely to come down to this useless spit of a town again. I mean, to be availed of, like, their yard sale of a store, and their, you know, their tavern and their schoolhouse full of vermin. So, what if I just side myself with the powder gangers?
None of my stuff is up to the snuff of actually.
I can never convince this guy. Even when I did the quest to help the town, I couldn't get this guy to fucking. Because I never put any points into barter because barter's stupid.
Barter is the worst.
If you put points into barter, you're stupid.
The level before you hit 30 because you ran out of other stuff to level.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but as I was saying, I saw it as like the idea that if I get in good with the powder gangers, then I'll have an ally in one of the
Let's say you made a character
in the Mojave.
Well, let's say you made a character that's not really good at combat, but is really like a smooth. It's probably a good choice, you know.
Well, so much for getting supplies from this guy. Although I can't steal his stuff for no... I love how it's just like, well, what is steal? That's ridiculous. I'm gonna take all your cigarettes.
But you can't sleep in his bed.
Nope.
He's got cigarettes? He's the worst doctor ever.
Well, this is like...
True story.
The Wild West.
True story. My grandmother had asthma, and the doctor wrote her a prescription for cigarettes. This was like 1950, and people were still stupid back then, but, you know, true story. Unlike now, where we've completely eliminated stupidity from the world, you know.
But of course.
50 years later. Fun fact, my grandma actually had a bacterial infection, and they gave her penicillin. Yeah. But what a bunch of rubes.
Okay, I've got an idea. There's a chest in the old schoolhouse full of mantises that we can go loot, and that's we're gonna go get that
chest
shit.
Is full of mantises? That I don't see how that's used.
Yes, we're going to loot the mantis. We will be a mantis tamer and send our army of mantids out to ruin the world. We'll be like the bug guy from Fallout 3.
That's actually a great thing to put in a game. A chest, and you open the chest, and it's filled with fucking killer bugs.
Oh, fuck this shit.
Welcome to Tomb of Horrors. Well, no, this is Fallout 3. Welcome to Burned Out Shack of Horrors. No, wait, Tomb of Horrors, it's snakes. It's box of snakes. Spoiler warning. That's actually not a big spoiler, by the way.
Alright,
Lock.
Stop it.
It's okay.
Fucking tutorial shit. Sweet. Level up.
Lockpicking's
Alright.
cool, but computers are better.
Oh my god, don't get me started on the fucking hacking game. So in Fallout 3, right? You could do the hacking minigame the normal way, or you could just pick 3 options and then close the computer and open it again and pick 3 options.
You can still do it in this.
Fix that. You can still do it in this one, but you can't open the computer for 30 seconds after making a hacking attempt and aborting it. So they just made it a real big pain in the ass.
I don't think so. I would get down to 2 tries.
That is
I would get down to 2
exactly what
tries and then
happens.
I would get down to 2 tries, close it, and then go back, and it would not ask for 30 seconds.
Alright, intense training, 7 strength because we need strength perks.
That's sort of an interesting, like, sort of soft regulation on attempts to game the system, though. Kind of like
Except
how
it's a
in
fucking
the casino,
terrible minigame.
In the casino,
It's like the reason people keep wanting to skip it is because it's so bad.
It is bad, but it didn't bother
like
me. Yeah, I agree. It didn't really bother me. And I always have really high science when I play this game. I tell myself I'm going to have a different build every time. Science again.
I'm a big fan of the phrase, I had a really high science.
I always have super high science.
It's like, my theory of cell biology is the endosymbiotic theory. Well, my theory is, shut up! I have the higher science!
Why is my frame rate down? Like, what the fuck?
God's
This
punishment,
will
move
have
on.
to work out. I love how they're just all standing here, like within like sight of all of the buildings in town. So let's go take over
I saw
Good
some of the
Spring.
townies gathering at the saloon, so we got a militia to take down.
Yay! We're in charge of good
Wow,
springs!
the townies are gathering at the saloon. I wonder if that's because you guys decided to just stand out here with your fucking guns and
That's
shit.
what gangs do. They loiter.
Yeah, they wouldn't be a gang if they weren't hanging around in broad daylight with their guns visibly displayed.
Yep.
Holy fuck, somebody has a laser gun.
I think it's Doc Mitchell.
Sweet.
Oh, thanks for bringing me back to life, Doc, but,
Look at that fucking laser.
awkward.
Yeah.
Lasers are cool, but they're kind of worthless early on in the game. Like, the first time
No,
I rolled the character... No, I mean, you can't really get repairs for it. And there's no one uses laser. No one uses them, though.
Yeah.
So you're better off using
But energy weapons are terrible in this game compared to guns.
Yeah.
And there you go,
This is not
blasting
working
away
out
Doc
so
Mitchell.
well.
You know, that's probably about the part where he starts
Let's
thinking,
try a 9mm.
you know, when it comes down to it, I really wish I'd gone with my first instinct and become a kindly, warm-hearted wasteland dentist instead.
Oh, we can kill Sunny Smiles.
Duh.
Thanks for teaching me about drugs and long gathering quests and shit.
This is for making me pick flowers.
No, you can't play.
Right in the middle of a battle, seriously? Stop
You
it!
made me do stupid ass fucking RPG quests. Fucking collect gecko tails? I'll collect your fucking tail after I kill you with a gun.
Oh, sweet, we got dynamite now. I will just take everything.
You need to be
Now go dance on the bar.
The
That's
fuck?
what those bitches, that's what they deserve.
What the hell, Victor? What are you doing? This is like triggers when you start wandering around but don't quite leave. But
Yeah.
it happened to trigger right now. Awesome. I'm glad to see that my bug finding touch hasn't dulled. Look at them, they're just kind of standing there like, "What's up? I'm talking to you."
I really like the interpretation that Vic is just your hallucination.
That's actually well because okay. You're a kind-hearted fucking robot, and you just see someone that you pulled out of a grave destroy an entire town. You're like, be careful out there. You all be careful.
I think he's in denial. Like he's he's like, hey, I did a good deed by helping that guy. Oh, he's fighting the town. He must have gotten into danger. I should go warn him about how he should stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, not all.
Oh look, he's violating that dog. I should really teach him about how feral dogs are bad.
Rabies. Can robots cry? Because that's what I'm doing right now.
For a while. Maybe get some of the other gangs to join up with us. Won't kill anybody else.
So yeah, it's a nice town you got here. I'm glad that we could take this town for you, and I get nothing.
Did anyone else look at the motorcycles and say to themselves, I want that motorcycle, I want to steal that motorcycle and ride it off into the sunset, because that's my first instinct.
They're purely decorative. Like, they don't even blow up. So they're clearly out of juice.
Well, yeah, but like, I understand maybe people don't, there's not gas or something. I don't know. I really wanted a motorcycle.
Where'd he go? Alright, let's see if I can pull this off. We got my dynamite right here. Yes! Bye-bye!
And that's wonderful.
Alright!
Yeah!
Reginald Cuthbert
that was
back,
awesome!
baby!
That's a great last line.
Oh, shit. These guys,
Wow, he didn't put up much of a fight.
What did he think he was going to accomplish there?
Bruh, you killed my
I'm
friend.
not really sure.
I'm not wearing any
cowboy hat.
clothing.
Yeah, and now he is. You know, in
noticed-
typical Bethesda game fashion.
Have you? Oh,
Wow,
by the
I
way,
have a lot
guys,
of shit.
Let me just hit off the semantic thing, the semantics problem that I'm sure people have already been complaining about. When we say as is typical of a Bethesda game, it's because Bethesda made the engine. We know very well that Obsidian technically made this particular game, but most of those weird things are carried over from Bethesda's skeletal structure.
Not that they had any compunctions about recycling all of the Fallout 3 art assets. Anybody there? What?
Is there anybody
Did
there?
more of these guys wander in here looking for me?
Are you still there?
Apparently I'm gaining karma for killing the dudes I just helped slaughter a town.
So, let's recap.
Yeah.
40 minutes into Fallout New Vegas. Getting into a gunfight with raiders inside a saloon. 40 minutes into Fallout 3. 10th birthday party. Yeah, I think the matter of which game is better is pretty straightforward.
That's all, folks.
In fact, like, if we were just comparing the two, we could easily make, like...
It's the bar patron! He's still here! Good Spring Settler is fleeing.
What can I say,
don't look
stranger?
like you're
I'm a
fleeing.
creature of routine.
You still don't look like you're fleeing.
Glad I didn't try to fight the gang.
Get out of
Oh,
here.
I think he's just waiting for his dynamite.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
He's
I
gonna
guess
mosey
that
away
happened.
he's gonna mosey away in sheer terror.
Where'd he go? Can't out sneak the Cuthbert.
Whoa, he
There's my
fucking
hidden-
bounced.
Yeah, he oh fuck it, I don't care.
Howdy.
I need to loot the general store. I wonder if this guy died or if he's actually still here. 'Cause this guy was one of the guys that if you're setting up to fight the gang, is pretty much like, fuck that shit, I ain't helping. Oh, he's totally still alive! So, hey, about that shop thing, Seamus.
I won't
Yeah,
make any trouble.
so this
I won't make any
better.
trouble for the gang that died in a mysterious accident in the saloon earlier.
Nice.
Can do.
Hey, he actually wow, he actually made a hand gesture there. He did something besides making
my God.
like dead eye
I think that was a
contact
bug.
with you. Like
Yeah.
you think the only gesture of warmth and humanity in this entire game was a bug? The only
I like to
break
believe
from
that-
the autism spectrum, like eye contact that has defined the rest of the series.
I like to believe that if I visited Bethsoft and walked around their studio, everybody would be standing in front of their desks, not sitting. And when they talk to you, their eyes would be wide open and they would kind of like look over your one shoulder.
They have some sort of like psychic powers that directs your attention directly to their face. And it pauses everything else in real life.
Well, no, because that's the effect they intended, but they weren't getting it. So they all horribly disfigured their face so they could get that effect.
No.
Like, you know, saw
Kind of
the...
scary.
Hello, stranger!
No!
Oh my god, what's wrong with your nose? And they're all talking, like, bizarre rural accents, but, like, you know, the bizarre rural diction, but just a Midwestern accent.
I must say, I can't follow this conversation any longer. This action
Another
is
satisfied
too
customer.
exciting. I am hanging onto my chair.
Let's
That's all I
steal
can
all
do
of
to-
this guy's stuff and then sell it back to him.
Exciting real-time mercantile action!
Well, we won't
Oh,
steal.
Of haggling,
you didn't like
legal
green
over
text?
small
Have some
detail.
fucking gold text.
It is so hard to not pick up those pre-war books. Because in Fallout 3, that was like...
I know, it was a
worth
big deal.
money.
I once carted them around for a while in this game until I realized, wait a minute, these are worthless.
You got trolled.
I did collect them with one character. Oh, did you guys do it? Like, okay, so in Fallout 3, everyone collected at least one thing. Like, I know Shams collected sugar bombs, I collected garden gnomes,
I collected the Nuka-Cola trucks.
and human misery. And Mumbles
Well,
did you
yeah,
collect
that
any?
too. Mostly human misery.
I
What did you gather?
collected I collected human hands. I cut off human hands and I collected them.
That wasn't a thing, but okay.
I actually didn't collect shit because I was not informed that that's something we were doing. I did not get the nor was it an impulse that I had.
Oh, great. So, like, when we show off our collections for show and tell next week, you're gonna be empty-handed. That's great! That's great, Mum.
And not only will I be empty-handed, but I'll make fun of you. I'll slap it out of your hand.
Because you're the bully.
What is this, sugar bombs? Fuck this shit. What is wrong with you?
Oh, you were
I don't
collecting.
know why I'm walking
Oh,
out this way.
what did you do? You were collecting. You collected frickin' cereals. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, last week I basically killed an entire town and then got money from another town because of that, which I used to buy drugs and hookers. But your sugar bomb collection's real cool.
No, shit, the fucking cereal thing's great.
Can you help me?
What the fuck? What is this guy wearing? This is not what this guy usually wears.
My
Is
girl
he
trapped by
a
geckos on the
hipster
ridge,
yokel?
but I can't- She's going to die.
It's like a
So,
hipster biker.
this is normally a quest that
Past the
Reginald
broken radio
Cuthbert would
tower and go
skip,
to the
but I
right.
find it
They're
funny.
at the top of the trail.
I love this quest.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
Alright, so next time on Fallout New Vegas, spoiler warning, video game, TV show, we go rescue some dude's girlfriend that is on the top of the ridge and being attacked by mutated lizards.
Fun fact:
Ah!
there's more than one radio
Oh,
character
hey!
that were in this area.
Before we do that, Reginald Cuthbert. That's the Cuftburt. That's is it
It's BERT.
is it BERT?
Ah.